Stephen Mantis here, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a very special treat in store for you tonight. It is a 30-man battle royal to determine the number one contender for the Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship. Whoever wins this match here tonight will go on to face reigning Great North Wrestling Canadian Champion Hannibal the Death Dealer Saturday night, June the 25th at the Pembroke Memorial Centre in the Ottawa Valley. More information on that event is at greatnorthwrestling.ca. WWE Hall of Famer Nikolai Volkov will be the headliner for that event, taking on Paul Rosenberg, who is also in this battle royal. Pretty boy Preston Perry demonstrating some push-ups there in the middle of the ring, but it doesn't appear any of the other men in the battle royal like that at all. We see K9's in there, the Spoiler, Freak Nation, Sideshow Jack, and Madman Taylor, and someone's already out of the ring. Preston Perry's out of there. He just lost his chance at the Canadian title. There's a big 6'8" Kevin Lee Davidson from St. Louis, just nailing one of these other competitors. Big Daddy D-Roy in the corner. So Min's supposed to be in this battle royal. There he is coming in now, a late entry. Jeremy Prophet's in there. The Giant Darker was supposed to be in this battle royal as well, but he was injured earlier tonight at the hands of So Min. So Min recently had a shot against Hannibal's Canadian Championship in Kingston, Ontario, but he did not win that match, so this could be a big opportunity for him to win this battle royal and get another shot at that title. It's pandemonium in the ring here right now. We see many wrestlers here having their first match for Great North Wrestling, as we see Magic Mario in the white almost eliminated. There's wrestlers from the United States, Canada, all over the world in this battle royal. I believe that's Dino getting pushed out by the Spoiler. No, but he's holding on. All kinds of wrestlers want the opportunity to win that Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight title, and this is their chance tonight. Of course, Lady Yasmin and Flo Riley are also going to be on that Great North Wrestling event in Pembroke in a rematch between two lovely ladies who are both great athletes, as we see the undefeated K9 taking some kicks in the corner. K9's going to be on the Pembroke event against Jeremy Prophet, and if he wins this, I suppose against Hannibal as well. Sideshow Jack eliminated. He's still going to be in Pembroke against Bruiser and Blade in another rematch. They have a score to settle in Pembroke, so he'll still be going there. He just will not be getting a shot at the Canadian title. Dino getting choked now. He's holding on with all of his might, just barely staying in the ring. Of course, there's no padding on the outside of the ring, as we see another wrestler, I believe that's Jared Kennedy in the red, was just eliminated on the outside. Jeremy Prophet and Paul Rosenberg formed an alliance against two American wrestlers that are taking a beating right now in the corner. Lee Bursey from nearby Brockville is a journeyman wrestler. He's just standing around in the ring trying to avoid contact as much as possible. Speaking of contact, there's some big chops in the corner there to Paul Rosenberg, who's looking to get a shot at that Great North Wrestling Canadian title in Pembroke, on top of having his match against WWE Hall of Famer Nikolai Volkov. We almost saw an elimination right there. And there's Jared Kennedy getting thrown out again on the far side. Cheeky just holding on to the ropes, the third rope there. He's not going to let himself get eliminated. Various tactics being used here in this match. Some wrestlers are more aggressive, others are going for the tactic of just hanging on as much as possible. Of course, the Great North Wrestling event in Pembroke is going to be the last Great North Wrestling event of the summer season. So if you live in the Pembroke or Ottawa area, be sure to check it out. I believe Cheeky was just eliminated by Big Daddy D-Roy. Eliminations happening all over the place. There's Lee Bursey eliminated. His tactic of avoiding all the wrestlers didn't work out to him very long. So Min has someone in the corner there choking away. All hell's breaking loose here in this battle royal tonight. Madman Taylor's still in the ring. He's trying to eliminate Cheeky, who's on the outside of the ring, but it looks like it might be a suplex to the outside by Cheeky to Madman Taylor. Taylor's holding on. Wrenches the neck of, I guess that's Dino actually, not Cheeky. Very confusing to tell who's who in this match. So many wrestlers in the ring at once. The Spoiler's still holding on in there. He suffered a loss earlier tonight against Kevin Lee Davidson, who still isn't finished with him. Still working away on the Spoiler, who's trying to redeem himself in this battle royal. The Spoiler, former Canadian champion bodybuilder, and you can see why looking at the arm development. Big Daddy D-Roy helping out here. The Spoiler's upside down. It looks like he might be out. No, he's still holding on. Tremendous tenacity being shown by the Spoiler. He's just taking some kicks to the back of the head and neck area by the massive Kevin Lee Davidson. So Min is doing very well in this battle royal so far as well. It's going to be hard to eliminate a man the size of him from this match. Many alliances forming in this battle royal. So Min and Prophet are part of the Guerrilla Nation of Warfare group, and they are showing that they are standing together in this match tonight so far. Jeremy Prophet, of course, is a two-time Great North Wrestling Canadian champion and longest reigning Canadian champion in history. He's scheduled to wrestle the undefeated K9 in Pembroke, but he might get another shot at the Canadian Championship if he could win this match. He has won number one contenders battle royals in the past here in Great North Wrestling. Very tough competitor. Elbow to the face of Dino now by Prophet, as Kevin Lee Davidson just eliminated the Spoiler and spits on him for good measure. K9 just delivering a running boot. Now a fan just threw a head in there. Of course, Al Snow was on this card early in the night. Some fans brought plastic mannequin heads for Al Snow, and so Min just took one of those mannequin heads that a fan threw into the ring and is using it as a weapon. The referee needs to get that head out of there. There's 3 referees on the outside. None of them are trying too hard. This is not a no disqualification battle royal. So Min just launches the head back into the crowd, using every tactic he can to gain the advantage here tonight. So Min has held titles all over the world, but thus far the Great North Wrestling Canadian Championship has eluded him. As we see Rosenberg about to eliminate somebody. Yes, he just eliminated somebody on the outside there. Now all we have left is Kevin Lee Davidson, Soa Min, K9, Paul Rosenberg, and Jeremy Prophet. K9 just gets a big knee to the ribs by Prophet, as Kevin Lee Davidson and Soa Min are smashing away at each other. Prophet just throws K9 into the top turnbuckle now. Big kick to the back of the head by K9 of Prophet. Madman Taylor still battling away in the ring. He could be the surprise victor here tonight. Of course, Taylor and Sideshow Jack recently defeated Demolition in Kingston, Ontario. And the night before in Ottawa, Jeremy Prophet and Paul Rosenberg defeated Demolition. Paul Rosenberg also recently defeated Carlito Caribbean Cool, former WWE superstar, on a Great North Wrestling event in Hawkesbury. Jeremy Prophet and Paul double teaming Taylor now. It looks like Taylor's done. Kevin Lee Davidson and Soa Min still going toe to toe here. Battle of the big men. And Kevin Lee Davidson delivers an uppercut to Soa Min, sends Soa Min crashing down to the canvas. As we see in the corner, Jeremy Prophet and Paul Rosenberg attempting to eliminate K9, who's the hometown boy in this match. He's from Smith Falls. He's been undefeated now for over a year in Great North Wrestling. scheduled to wrestle Jeremy Prophet in Pembroke, but if he wins this match, he'll also be wrestling Hannibal the Death Dealer. If he can survive this double team onslaught from Prophet and Paul Rosenberg. As we see a battle for dominance here of Soa Min and Kevin Lee Davidson. A huge headbutt there to Soa Min by Davidson. Soa Min follows up with a headbutt of his own. These two men just are not stopping battling each other. They do not like each other, obviously. And of course, if you do live in the Pembroke area, tickets for the Pembroke event are on sale for only $10 in advance at the Pembroke Memorial Centre box office or online at ticketweb.ca. Tickets will also be available at the door the night of this show. Kevin Lee Davidson hits the ropes. Big clothesline by Soa Min. Sends Kevin Lee Davidson down to the mat. But now Soa Min gets eliminated by Kevin Lee Davidson. He made the mistake of turning his back on Davidson. Jeremy Prophet, Paul Rosenberg, Davidson, and K9 are the only members left as the referees are sending Soa Min to the back. It appears that Jeremy Prophet, K9, and Rosenberg are going to try and team up on the 6'8", 370-pound Kevin Lee Davidson. He's wrestled for Ring of Honor, Italy, all over Europe, England, Scotland, and now he wants to take over Canada. And these three men may just have to team up and form an allegiance to get him out of here, because he is just a mammoth individual. Jeremy Prophet attacks Davidson from behind. All three men ganging up on Davidson now. It's probably a very wise decision by them. He's a huge man. Davidson just backdropped Jeremy Prophet, who landed groin first on the ropes. K9 charges Davidson, but Davidson moves, eliminates. K9 eliminates Jeremy Prophet. Now Paul Rosenberg going to eliminate K9. It's going to be K9 and Prophet in Pembroke. And there's Kevin Lee Davidson just eliminating Paul Rosenberg and K9. Kevin Lee Davidson wins the Battle Royal. He will go on to the Great North Wrestling event in Pembroke and face Hannibal for the Canadian title. More information on that event at greatnorthwrestling.ca. Follow us on Twitter, GNW Wrestling, Facebook, Great North Wrestling, and subscribe to The Hannibal TV on YouTube for all the latest GNW news and information.